Hey, and welcome back to Dredge, the only game where I get distracted by fishing. In any case, let's get resting, and then I want to explore, or like at least check out the last of the flame spots in this area, because this is part of our main quest after all. And see what I can find. Also, I should probably check the 2 crab pots that I just dropped. Ooh, trophy 1. And fresh, obviously. I'm gonna take those, and I might have to reset you. 10 hours remaining, yeah, I probably can't take all, right? Yeah, gonna have to do 2 tips anyway, but these crab pots are worth so much money, right? They pay for themselves easily, I hope at least. And I get 250 bucks for those. Like, this was literally just a night, more or less, so let's get down there. Like, if I can repair you for like 150 bucks, which would be quite a lot, then I would still say that this is more than worth it, because I get like 150 bucks a day here using the scrap pot. So let's get you repaired. I need to go to the fish market, sell the last fishy. 100 bucks each is like, oh, look at that, how much money we are just getting passively. It is amazing. And then go to the shipyard, was it? And 28 bucks. Yeah, again, I would have been fine paying 200 bucks because they are worth so much. Well, in any case, let's drop that pot and then go back to haste. And then I want to check out like all the stuff around here. The only thing that we are currently missing, like our current layout has basically all the zones except for oceanic, because I just don't have any options for that. This is probably an ocean dweller? No. One of those eels. I don't really believe that, because that looks more like a shark than an eel. To be fair, apparently those are sharks, if I recall correctly. So I'm just gonna leave you here. I don't need you for a quest, but I do need one of you soon, so I'm gonna catch one of you at least. There's actually one spot where I have to leave you, okay. I'm just going to leave most of them alive. I feel like this is the more sustainable way of doing fishing. Also, that means I have to do less fishing when I want to work on the quests. Okay, it's over there. How do I reach you best? Also, that's a weird Colosseum, I'm guessing. Or like an amphitheater of sorts. Like, they did talk about that in the last episode, how this was like a volcano region and they were destroyed by a volcano, but like, the whole island sunk. A sextant? Oh. A surprisingly intact navigation tool. Its complex mechanisms have seized up, but this could still be valuable to the right dealer. Well, I guess it's just treasure. I kind of expected this to be some special item, you know, outside of being just treasure. Because again, like, I don't really do a lot with treasure in this game. Okay, how do I reach you? Wait, where am I even going? It's over there, right? Yeah. There are a lot of these fishies. I don't know how to avoid you. I guess this is part of this level design, because I do remember like the hotspots are apparently safe for us. If I go over here, which is also really funny as a design decision, because these fish are also red. Which means that, like, especially if you're like under stress, it is really easy to mistake those fish for the lava, which is really funny, in my opinion. Anyway, debris crumbles away and we should be able to reach that point. If I understand this right, you shouldn't be bothering me as long as I'm like around here. Okay, what are you looking for? A stone shrine, an upright slab bears a carving. 2 malformed fish writhing under the sun. A lower slab holds 2 shallow grooves. Okay, it seems like we can just use 2 aberrant fish. That's good to know. So maybe we should go back to the net, because like the net did give us a lot of fish in general, at least for this quest. But I first need to figure out where I want to go. Huh. This doesn't look safe, but let's just ignore that one. I also would like to explore like that spot over there, but I'm not really sure how to do that. Also, are you like a proper fishing spot? You are. Oh! You are abyssal and you do seem a lot closer to the fish that I actually needed. A ghost shark. Sometimes called the Chimera. This phantom of the deep. Lacks the teeth of other shark. Could I please not get attacked by fish right now? I'm not sure how close the mother is, so I'm just gonna leave. Stop chasing me! You're so rude! I wanted to read about the chimera. Okay, let's read. Where was I? This phantom of the depths, or the deep, lacks the teeth of other sharks, instead having 3 bony grinding plates fused to its skull. Huh. Interesting. Well, in any case, we should have all the fish that I need for this flame. We just need. And this was actually the main reason why I got like the abyss one. Okay, almost crashed. I got the abyssal fishing rods, so that means that we should be able to just put them here. And hopefully get a good chunk of loot. The rock splits with an almighty crack. It crumbles away, revealing its core. Refined metal, we can use that. I feel like we are going to use that one for like the next upgrade. Seems like a really important thing. Put that one into... Wait, I can access storage from here? Wow, that's... precious, but I don't have space for you, so I'm gonna just leave that one. I can return these items later. Yeah, that's nice. I'm just gonna put the flame here. You know, just keep more flames in my storage. It's probably healthy. Well then, time to catch some aberrant fish. We do know some techniques to do that. I kind of also want to get another one just to sell, just to see how valuable you are. And you are depleted apparently. Well, too bad. Okay, I guess it's time to look around and see if I can find any bluish spots. Just because these are still the spots that I need to find for the aberrant ones. Alternatively, I could just use the net, because I've gotten multiple aberrations just, I guess, driving around. And the abyssal ones, they are kind of special. You're not talking about like catching stuff. Maybe I should also catch something at night. You know, we have not really been fishing at night. Let's see. That's not a fishing spot. Nothing nearby? Yeah, just screamers. I don't like those screamers. I just wanna look around if I can find something here. Just real quick. Ignore the whispering frogs and all that stuff. I genuinely don't see anything in this area. Is this just like overfished by me? Would be annoying. Because again, I didn't quite get the mechanic and I'm still not 100% sure if I'm even now understanding it right. I know that like the one ability leads to the fact that they can't really... like the families can't really recover that I'm fishing up. But other than that, anything in here? Ooh, pick you up. Don't do silly stuff, I'm just gonna dock. It's okay. We got everything we need. I just wanted to repair my stuff. At least we're making some progress here. Yeah, you don't pay for rod, but I don't have rod. You know what, let's just sell. This is worth 50. Okay, I can kind of work with that. I would like to repair you, but I also need a net again, I feel like. You know what, let's uninstall you. Get a net going. I don't really need you that much. Can I somehow store you? I guess I can. I don't want to sell you. I want to go over here. Just because this net is probably a lot more effective for our last quest. And it's 5 AM. I really missed that it's 5 AM. Did I sleep just now? Did I forget that I slept? Maybe. I can just pick you all up. I don't need to completely get the crab pot as well. Do you have space? Probably not. Okay, I'm gonna have to do like a few trips. I know, and sometimes I just need to. And then I'm gonna drop all of the pots again. I just don't wanna repair before I have all of them. This is just like a silly thing. I probably should just repair them like bit by bit. Also, while I'm at it, can I store you somehow? No. I also need wood. I could research something. Let's put you into cargo again. Let's research something so I at least get like a few more spaces. Is there something I want? Abyssal Hadal? This one would be amazing. Abyssal Hadal Oceanic? And it's also a fishing rod, like a proper one. You know what? I'm gonna get that one. It's like shape-wise not the worst. And 82%, that's like really powerful. And I can finally fish some stuff up, I guess. Oceanic. If I get this one, coastal shallow? Nah, that's probably not worth it. And we have this one. This is everything except for oceanic. Okay, if I use these two together, then I can literally catch everything, which would be nice. Okay, let's go to the floating dock. Just want to see if I can put something in here. You need 4 pieces of wood. I don't have any wood. And then I need like the shiny metal for this one. Okay. What about the shipyard again? Let's get this one. It's shiny and new. It's, I mean, $600. Still worth it. Wait a second. This is the one that gives me, the bonus. Can I arrange you anyway? Not without removing the net. I need more fishing spots to be able to do that. Wait, if I upgraded the net spaces, then I'm gonna put them there. That's not really that helpful. I need more fishing spaces explicitly, which I could get over there, which isn't that expensive except for the fact that I need wood. Okay, I need space. That's like another thing. What am I doing here? Oh wait, I wanted to get like the other fish. I'm gonna quickly get all the fish. And by fish I mean the crabs. Pick you up. If that's somehow possible. Like this, pick you up. Oh no, it's a complex one, right? Yeah. You're 2x2. Okay, so I can also repair you. At least I can repair something. I didn't need to repair you, but you know, I'm already here. Let's just quickly do it. I know it's like one of those days where the main reason why I'm struggling so much is that I am terrible at buttons. So let's get over here. Let's go to the shipyard. Let's quickly repair everything. You're also a lot more expensive to repair, I feel like. But maybe I'm imagining, especially for like how little value you're giving me. Maybe I shouldn't be using the basic ones anymore. But then again, I do have them, so why not? I know I could just sell like all of the treasures I have, which would require me to go to Little Marrow. But I am kind of too lazy to do that. Or like, I guess... Oh no, it is in can't even talk. In Little Marrow, not in Greater. This is the Scarlet Prawn and the Spider Crab again. We've had this combo before. Pick you up. Can I pick you up as well? Maybe? I feel like I probably can. Like if I put you like this and this... Okay, now I can pick you up. Just have to think about this for a second. Are those all the pots that I needed to pick up? I hope. Let's dogfall one last time. You know, I kind of wanted to do the quests, but technically we have finished one today. I need to just upgrade my stuff. So my goal is to go to the shipyard, repair all. And then I'm gonna drop the pots again, because we want like the good crabs from over here, just because they're like so effective to get. Don't need too many. We don't have anything equipped anymore. I wanna get haste. Okay, is there an island that we've not really been at before? We haven't gone to this island chain, so how about we go there? Maybe we can find some wood. Because that's, again, the only thing that's kind of stopping us from progressing when it comes to upgrading our ship. And I would like our ship upgraded. I need a little bit more space. It would be nice. It would also be nice to just upgrade like your regular storage, but I feel like the game doesn't really intend you to keep all the treasures. That might just be a me thing. But if I can find... This looks like scrap again. I mean, I don't expect there to be a lot of wood near Volcano. Gonna be completely honest, I mean, the game kind of got me there. You are Abyssal and I don't have the spot for you. Wait a second, didn't I? Yeah, I have to activate the net again. That's like the whole reason. Here's the thing, I have already forgotten why I did that, right? Like in my mind. Obviously I still remember that this is so I can find some aberrations. But like overall, I'm just that kind of forgetful, apparently. And by apparently, I mean I already knew that, but that just happens every once in a while. While I'm talking, I get distracted. Okay, how about this? Let's go to the island that I actually want to check out. Because this seems far enough away that I wouldn't be surprised to find some wood over here. Let's quickly do that. Also, there's probably something else to explore, right? Like, we have not even seen all the islands, so it's probably worth to at least check them out. Ooh, red cultist. You approach a hooded figure. They are standing expectantly, vermilion red robes blowing in the wind. Fisherman, surf. The voice from the hood cuts through the humid air. Deliver the vessel. The hooded figure produces an old paper scroll. They point at a shape on it. A cusk eel. I have seen those, but I don't have one on me right now. Okay. You probably also just want to eat them, similar to your yellow friend. I'm just gonna assume that all the people wearing those weird bathrobes are friends. You know, that's just how the world works. Especially if they don't have a boat and are on different islands, they still are probably the bestest of friends. It's just kinda the law of things. And while I'm at it, there's absolutely nothing here. There's some red bits? I guess you're still kinda hot, you're just kinda far away. Huh. Didn't expect to find that over here. Well, I'm not gonna complain, this is just how the world works, I guess. Okay, can I get wood somewhere? I could go over there to the mangrove and maybe look for it. I probably can't get you because you're most definitely oceanic. No, you're Hadel. Okay. Still doesn't help too much. I'm just still gonna go over there. I know we're going in the other direction. Oh, look away. How lovely. We're going in another direction. Wait, that's the fish island. This is where we found one of the planes. But maybe there's like wood around here. I would kind of expect there to be wood in these areas. I might just be imagining things, right? Wait, aren't you a crab? You're a crab, right? Yeah, you're a crab. I did remember that, right. But there was something to dredge up, so I'm right about that. Some certain spots kind of refill, it seems like. So I'm just gonna go wherever I expect there to be wood, which is going to be again in this area, and then we are going to return to the volcano, probably in the next episode. I feel like, I know, I kind of want to make story progress, but I also mentioned many episodes ago that I sometimes feel like I'm not really spending enough time fishing. And this is kind of what I'm expected to do in this world, right? So that's kind of on me. Well then, also this area should be like relatively safe, to my understanding, right? Because like we kind of killed the guy, right? That would have been rude. So I'm just gonna go through here. I mean, the biggest issue is that my light's turning off, but, you know, we talked about the electric bill. And we have, like, these weird shrooms that I still want to not interact with. I feel like something's going to happen if I touch them. But it's, like, another one of those cases where I feel like maybe... that's just fish. That's not something to dredge up. Maybe I should just do that at some point, you know? Run into a shroom. I do remember there was, like, another one of those puzzles. Maybe I should do more of the puzzles. Now that I understand what they actually want from me. Aren't there these weird root fish? I'm gonna call them that. They were like these eels that are near the roots constantly. And I feel like they might be related because I remember there being quite weird shapes. Are you actually getting crazy right now? Where's that madness coming from? I'm kind of confused. I mean, it's dark, yeah. Is it just a fog? Do you not like the fog? Is it the fact that the roots are blocking your way every once in a while? There's something feels off. I did something red there for a moment. But it might have just been nothing. Huh. Well, I guess I'm kind of lost. Where did I see that thing? I know I'm driving around here. Technically I have enough stuff. Could you open up again? I do remember it being somewhere here. Was it here? Or was it just a sign again? Okay, let me look at this. Was it over here? It might have been over there, so let's go to the left. I know. I was looking at something, and I almost took damage because of it. I should not look to the side. Okay, which direction? Straight ahead? Through the funny routes? As my madness subsides? That's fine, you know, I can live with that. Can I reach you while I'm mad? The stone trembles before you. Unknown symbols glow from within. A sudden chill. Okay, so maybe it's not related to night, but related to madness. A sudden chill rushes through the marrow of your bones, surging up your arm, your neck. A deep vision enters your mind. A man flees through the trees, bloodshot eyes wide with terror. He runs into a dead end, cornered by the murky waters. In his pursuer, he turns. A wooden spear flies and finds his mark. Did the person throw the spear, or was the spear thrown at them? It's still not the place that I actually want to look for, by the way. I just wanted to clarify. Where was the thing then? Was it down here? Wasn't it like one of those puzzles? Or was I imagining that and was actually that statue? It might have been that. Maybe I'm really getting mad. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it then. Well, I wanted to leave it then, but alas, there is roots here. I'm just gonna turn around until time passes and you let me through. Come on, buddy. Also, do I have like something cool in my net? Ooh. A gleaming mallet. This is at least an aberrant one, and we do need two aberrations. So maybe if I'm like quick enough, I can get like a second one and store them in the shrine. Wait, did I just see something sparkling there? Might have just been something in the air. Yeah, quite likely. Could you open up? Thanks. Why am I even going this direction? I guess I'll just leave so I can reach the pontoon and upgrade at the pontoon, because again, I just need 2 pieces, and this is going to allow me to open up a lot of storage space, which is like the most important part of why I'm doing all of this. The annoying thing is obviously that the fish is probably not going to stay fresh for too long, so let's get going as quickly as I can. I should be able to do that if I dock here. Like, while I am docked, time should pass for my engines, but not like the real time. As you can see, like, even though it's like a really slow process, it doesn't seem like time is passing while I'm holding the button to dock. Anyway, fish market. I want to sell everything that is not the aberrant one. Gonna keep you safe. Would be nice to have like a button that just tells you, hey, I want to keep this one. And then we want to go to the floating dock. And oh wait, we can't actually do that many upgrades. We can only upgrade either the net or the other spaces. The light space doesn't actually do anything either, right? Like, that's the whole issue. Well, in any case, let's upgrade you first. I need one more piece of wood. Can I get that one before I return? Because like, if I get the one piece of wood, then I can at least store everything I need for the last upgrade. Like the last big one at least. Maybe if I go to Steel Point? Just about? It might be useful. You know? I'm catching stuff. I'm just making sure every once in a while that I'm getting regular fish. Because the moment I get like an aberrant one, I should probably go back. This is oceanic again, right? No, this is coastal. But this seems to be something I've already gotten, right? I'm just confused why the coastal one is so far out. Huh. I guess maybe coastal just stands for like the depth instead of like actually a coastal region. Oh, dolphins. How lovely. Or not, like depending on the truth about dolphins, right? In any case, let's see. Can I find anything to dredge up here? Oh, I'm seeing something. There seems to be more scraps though. Oh no, this is actually treasure. Which, to be fair, not the worst thing to dredge up. Broken monocle, okay. But what about over here? This also seems to be more treasure, okay. Would have been nice to get some wood. Maybe, you know what, maybe we are making an excursion closer. I mean, we basically have glasses now. No, maybe we should actually go to the Marrows then. Oh, lightning. Over there, I do remember that there are a lot of pieces constantly over there, so... You know, probably not a terrible idea to check. Oh wait, that's the boat. My good old friend. Could you like, wait? Look at us just completely escaping, we're so fast. It's crazy. Is there something I can dredge up nearby? Like, I know that there are a lot of pieces around here, like, constantly. This is cloth, right? No, this is scrap. Okay, you're following me. I want to say, like, I did hear something weird. I did not expect you to go and follow me properly, though. Stop chasing me, buddy. Somebody pal. I would like to not hit a rock. I don't know if the madness makes this worse. I mean, certainly adds some rocks to the whole situation. And I don't like that. Don't want to crash into one of those. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna rest. And maybe not even rest. Because I can't really do anything here, right? I only have like this one piece of wood. I can't do anything else here. Are you still fresh? You're still fresh. Huh. I need to rest a little bit at least. Okay, it's 3 AM. What's the fish looking like? Is still fresh? It's still fresh, okay. You should last for a few more hours, hopefully. And I should be able to use that chance to maybe find the wood that I'm looking for. Did you hear some clicking? Just some weird noises, that's fine. I'm mostly worried about the anglerfish. Right now, at least. Did the light turn off? No. Okay, it's just getting bright enough that the light seems a little bit weird. Okay, where am I? Haste? Just in case, you know, always have haste ready. Well, I guess banish. We could banish the fish if we really wanted to. I don't know why I'm never really using it. I mean, I've used it like once. You sure there's nothing to dredge up here? I mean, this looks like scraps again. Okay, this is actually treasure. You know what? It's fine. I know I'm dredging up treasure again, even though I don't want to, because they mostly just take up... That's one massive plate! Why are you so big? Can I catch you? That's shallow. And it should be a special one. Yeah. A host eel. That's nice. Numerous glowing shapes flicker and squirm behind the distant rib cage. The rest of the fish is withered and drained. Well, lovely. What about the other fish? Are you still fresh? Fresh enough? You're still fresh. Okay. You know what? I originally didn't want to do that, but let's get the last flame. You know? Let's get it. I know I wanted to upgrade my ship, but I guess if I have everything that I need, then I don't really need to, right? It wasn't quite where I was going with this episode today, but I guess this is just what I have to do. We are still not going to, you know, bring the flames to where they belong or not belong, depending on whether or not you like cults, but for now I would just say I'm just gonna bring them to where they have to go so I can get some more loot. And once I have done that, then we can probably end the episode. Ooh, let's get over here. I hope you're fine with like the aberrations from other regions, because I didn't really get one from here this episode. Yeah, don't get followed by weird fish. And then everything should be fine. Let's go on in here. Very lovely. Stone shrine. Let's put you in there. House eel. And this net. You're still fresh. The rock splits with an almighty crack. And it crumbles away, revealing its core. An encrusted talisman. Fishing speed plus 330%. Ooh, aeration bonus plus 3%. A stone tablet surrounded by tooth and bone. A glyph of a hook is carved into the center. How lovely! Do I have to put you away because I can't install you like that? What can I put into my inventory? Wait, I can actually put you over here. Wait, I can probably sort some stuff because I definitely see some spots. If I sort the stuff correctly. Wait. I have an idea. I just want to have the flames like near each other, just so I don't miss them in a second. Let's put you down here. And then I should be able to pick up the flame. The last fathomless flame. We have 3 of them. Like, the fire in our pockets is massive. Well, with that we have done the quest in the area. Like, the main thing, maybe... Like, I can assume that we're going to have like a showdown with like the big old mama fish, but maybe not, you know, maybe I'm just overthinking this. Nothing bad would ever happen in this game. Also, is that... no, scrap. Okay, what happens if I go over like the magma over here? You are not letting... Are you slowing me down, by the way? Okay, no, it's the vents that you're scared of. Okay, I just had to experiment with that mechanic because I didn't quite understand it until then, just because I had never tried it, right? So the magma streams like on the floor aren't actually that important. It's just the actual vents that I have to, you know, make note of. Ooh, big crab. I cannot pick you up, right? Like, there's no way. Could you stop? Stop following me around. You're really rude, you know that? Well, anyway, let's get selling one last time, fish market. I do have like almost 300 bucks on me. Ooh, like these fish are actually worth a decent amount of money, which is still something I really am quite surprised by. I guess it's just the region. Like the region is amazing if you want some money. Anyway, I have 2,000 bucks, and I'm very happy about that. And I would say I would like to replace like the sinew spindle because this thing down there is just so much better. If I could somehow fit that one, that would be amazing. But I guess I don't have the space right now. But in any case, I would say this is where we ended for today. I hope you enjoyed the episode and I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. I'll be seeing you next time when we install all the flames. Till then, have a good one and bye-bye.